Archaeology is the study of the past by looking at the things that people left behind. It's a bit like a puzzle, where we put all the pieces together to learn about what happened long ago. When we do archaeology, we dig up old artifacts, like pottery, tools, and bones. We also look at the places where people used to live, like their homes and buildings. By studying these things, we can learn how people lived, what they ate, and what they believed in. Archaeologists also look at the environment that people lived in. We study the plants and animals that were around, as well as the climate and the landscape. This helps us understand how people adapted to their surroundings and how they used the resources around them. Sometimes, we find old ruins or ruins of ancient cities. These are like clues that help us understand how people built their homes and how they organized their communities. By studying these ruins, we can learn about the art, culture, and technology of the people who lived there. Archaeologists also study the history of different cultures and civilizations. We look at how they interacted with each other, how they traded, and how they fought. By studying these interactions, we can learn about the relationships between different cultures and how they influenced each other. Archaeology is important because it helps us understand our history and our place in the world. It helps us learn about our ancestors and the challenges they faced. It also helps us appreciate the diversity of human cultures and how they have changed over time. Archaeologists use a lot of different tools and techniques to do their work. We use shovels, trowels, and brushes to carefully dig up artifacts and ruins. We use maps, aerial photos, and ground-penetrating radar to find the best places to dig. We also use computers and software to help us analyze and interpret the data we find. We use carbon dating to figure out how old things are, and we use microscopes to study the details of small artifacts. Sometimes, we work with other scientists, like geologists and biologists, to help us understand the context of what we find. We also work with historians, who help us put our findings into a broader historical perspective. Archaeologists also work with museums and other organizations to share our findings with the public. We write articles and books, give talks, and create exhibits to help people learn about the past. Overall, archaeology is a fascinating and rewarding field. It's a way to explore the past and to learn about the people who came before us. It's a way to connect with our history and to better understand our place in the world.